Once, a female duck lived happily in a muddy pond. One day, the king of that country came near the pond, and was about to jump in to end his life. The duck stopped him and asked why he wished to die.
Isn't suicide a great sin? Look at me, I live happily even in this mud. You look like a king, why do you want to die?
The king replied that famine had struck, taxes were unpaid, the palace had no grain, and no money for soldiers.
The duck said they shared with plenty and stored plenty of grain. The duck said she had stored plenty of grain and offered it as the loan. The king eagerly asked where is hope. The king eagerly towards carts, and promised to take it to the palace.
The duck asked when the loan would be returned. The king promised that after 4 months, once the harvest was ready, he would repay the loan with interest. The king promised that after 4 months, once the harvest was ready, he would repay the loan with.
Trusting his words, the duck gave a huge pile of grain. The king used it and distributed it to the people. But even after many days, he did not return the loan.
The duck went to the palace and demanded her loan. The king pretended to remember nothing. Realizing his deceit, the duck warned that she would bring her friends.
The king laughed and mocked her. Disheartened, the duck returned to the pond and asked it for help to recover her loan.
The pond agreed to help. The duck carried glowing the pond water in a sack. The duck carried the pond water in a sack and met a swarm of hornets, who also agreed to help her.
When the duck returned, the king ordered his servants to throw her into a pot over a burning fire.
The duck cried for help. Plies the mouth. The water poured out and put out the fire. Enraged, the king grabbed the duck, ready to kill her.
The duck called the hornets. They stung the king all over. Hornets stung the king all on the round, and he staggers backward. The king's body swelled up from their poison. Begging for his life, the king promised to repay the loan. The duck asked for the treasury keys. The moment she received them, she transformed into a princess and revealed her true identity before returning to her kingdom.
Enjoyed the story? Like, share, and subscribe. Press the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos.